All right, hey everyone. Wanted to show you my take on the Wazoo Cache Belt. This is made by Wazoo Survival in the USA, and the purpose of this belt is to be able to carry gear in a low profile, semi-covert way. But before we get to this video, please like and subscribe and then check out the links for the gear below. So without delay, let's get to the video. All right, so this is the Cache Belt. This is a black with a gray buckle. Kind of show you how it's not really that thick. And I have loaded this thing with a pretty good amount of gear, which we'll get into right now. But very comfortable. I don't notice any hot spots. I don't even really remember I'm wearing this belt as a Cache belt. It just feels like a normal belt. So first thing, this buckle has a little compartment here on the backside with some elastic bands. And what I've chosen to carry here is just some cash, so 20 bucks. And also I have a little Best Glide ASC survival mirror. This is a polished stainless, so it's very heavy duty and good for reflecting and signaling rescue if you need it, or if you just need a mirror. So that is what I carry behind the buckle. And I'm just going to kind of go from one end to the other, no particular order. All right, first thing here is this is a Swiss Army Knives Victorinox signature multi-tool. I have an Exotac fire cord lanyard here, so additional Tinder, as well as replace the tweezers with a little Firefly ferrocerium rod made by Tortoise Gear. Like to have redundancies when it comes to fire starting, and I don't really need tweezers that bad. If I'm going to this belt, probably because it's an emergency situation, and I'm not going to really miss tweezers. And then also, I'm sure many of you are familiar with this, but it has a blade. It's got a little file and a small, could be used as a Phillips or flathead screwdriver tip, and then the backside has scissors, which work decently well. And then finally, which is the reason why I included this, is I wanted to be able to have a pen. So this is a little pen that you can use then to write in an emergency situation. So a lot of functionality in this tool, and it's very thin. Next, I have some fire tinder. So this is a little fire plug from Wazoo Survival. Pretty thin. And what I did is I took a plastic straw. I know many of you are familiar with this technique, and all I did was melt both ends to create like a little waterproof compartment for this thing, just to keep it dry in case I fall in the water. But fire tinder. Next is this is Atwood Survival micro cord, 100-pound breaking strength, and it's orange, so high vis. This is about 18 feet, so good to be able to have some cordage. Next is just some triple antibiotic ointment. Any kind of cuts, nicks, you want to be able to stop infection. Self-explanatory there. This is a Wazoo survival whistle with a high-vis micro-cord lanyard. I have some sheets of Write in the Rain notebook paper, 2 sheets from a 3x5 little notebook, and then a paper clip, large paper clip, which I then folded a little hook on the end that you can use. Functions normally as a paper clip, but then you can use it if you need a hook. But just the ability to write messages, record things using the pen from the Swiss Army Knives. Little P38 can opener. Bad situation, I'm hungry, I find some canned goods. Rather than bash it with a rock, be able to cleanly open it and consume. Just a Wazoo Survival little mini lanyard here. The idea with this is I have a lot of stuff in this kit that has little lanyards on it, and I could contain them all in the same place using this little carabiner, and then maybe hook it to this loop here and keep everything together. Little ferro rod. This is a little 2-inch ferro rod and a little ceramic striker. Have a couple water purification tabs. I always have a hard time saying that for some reason. These are Sawyer purification tabs. I'm sorry, these are Potable Aqua purification tabs. And then I also have, so 4 of those, and then 4 of these are Aqua tabs, I believe. Yeah, Aqua tabs. The reason why I included both is that these only take 30 minutes to purify water, whereas these take 4 hours. So if I need rapid water, I can use these, and if I have time to wait, I can use the other ones. Some more fire tinder here. These are little Tinder quick tabs by 5 Call Supply. Again, links below. And then as well, I did the same thing with the plastic straw. Just create a little waterproof compartment for these things. Crimped both sides after melting them. So I have a total of 3 Tinders, and then also the lanyard from Exotac, and then this is a little UST spark wheel. Did the same thing with the straw with this. So in addition to the ferro rod and then the ferro rod on the Swiss Army knife, I also have an additional way to spark a fire. So a lot of redundancy with that here. The idea being, if I have to go to this belt, it's probably a pretty bad situation and I need fire to keep warm or cook things. Little roll of Gorilla Tape, 2-inch Gorilla Tape, about foot long. Fire tinder, bandages, fixing things, and then a large safety pin, multi-use, as well as the paper clip that I showed earlier. Next we have, so this is from Wazoo Survival. These are little twist tie trail markers, high visibility, reflective. I guess orange would be for daytime, and then the white would be for nighttime. And then since they are just wire, they're reusable. So 5 of those. And then this is the Wazoo Survival Wazoo reservoirs, 1 liter. I have 2 total here with 2 small Ranger bands. And then the idea, obviously, being able to purify water is key. And then I have the Gorilla Tape to fix any kind of holes in these bags. And then also have the purification tabs to add. Little County Com compass. This is a moistureless compass with the high-vis lanyard. Be able to at least tell the basic directions for cordage or shelter or just fixing things. 2 Wazoo Survival zip ties, high-vis as well. And then these are, I've shown these before, these are little floss singles packets, so it's 20 inches of dental floss, which I would then use with this, tie up the top to allow the water purification tabs to go to work. So that's the reason why I included 2 of these. And then lastly, some lighting. So this is a little Streamlight Nano. Pretty decent little light, very small, but will run for a long time. And like I said, I'm not looking for anything to go for multiple days, but to get me out of a bad situation. So that is it for my Wazoo Survival Cache Belt. I'll go ahead and close that back up. Just kind of show it to you guys. It does provide a lot of peace of mind knowing that this is on me at all times. Even if I'm wearing pants, I don't want to put a bunch of stuff in my pockets. I can put this on. It's low profile. It's not going to stick out, be obvious, but then I do have all the basic needs when it comes to survival, at least with water purification, shelter, fire starting, some first aid components, lighting, navigation. So it just does provide some peace of mind. Odds are I will never have to use this stuff, but if I do, it will be well worth it. So hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.